Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Be Live. I'm your host, Harry Bridgeforth, and today I have a very special guest, author, filmmaker, Mr. Luc Stevens. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How's it going?
Awesome, awesome. It's good. It's
Excuse me.
good. It's a long time coming. I know you're running around. I tried to get a little bit of time from you because I know you're working on a lot of projects. So we're gonna pick your
Thank you.
mind a little bit.
All
Um,
right.
get some personal information, some professional information for those who are watching and those who might be interested in working with you, and then also just get some contact information at the end. Okay.
Okay. No
Okay.
problem.
So the first question I want to start off with, just to get a general census of your origin. How did you start? Like, where'd you grow up? How'd you come up? How'd you come up as a child?
Was born in Haiti,
Okay.
and I grew up in Boston and came to New York High School.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, we're in, close to Boston now, and I got some family that's been from Boston too. So that's cool. That's what's up. How was it growing up
That
in
was a
Haiti?
long time ago.
Long time ago. Okay. Okay. I know I got some friends that are from Haiti too. I know it has its ups and downs with certain things like
hmm
that. Coming into the United States, hopefully everything was smooth and smooth sailing. But
hmm
growing up and going to high school, where did you get the talent or the niche to want to go into like filmmaking and into like the entertainment industry? Like, where'd you get that from?
Um, Probably when I started doing comedy shows and stuff.
Okay.
I guess that would be my start. Comedy shows and promoting parties. That was the start of the entertainment, and then it just developed from there.
Okay.
One thing led to another.
Did you promote what? Did you promote in like the New England area, New
No,
York?
no, New York, New
New
York
York?
area, New York
Okay.
area.
How was that? I know that's a crazy scene in New York.
Crazy scene. Wasn't too profitable, so I got out of
Smart moves.
it.
Smart moves. That's good. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
I'm, I'm,
Um,
I'm a, I'm a realist. Okay.
so just going back to everything with like the club scene and stuff like that. Obviously, you learning that you coming back from that type of venture. It wasn't successful, and then you get into what? Like, what's the next step for you? You went to the comedy clubs, and you get the
Comedy clubs. Went to the comedy clubs. Went to some. Tried to do a couple of parties. They didn't turn out too well.
okay.
I was into the restaurant business, and those weren't doing too well either. And
What
I
was the
got into
problem with
film.
that? What was the problem with the restaurant business? Is it very competitive, or is it like technical things that don't work?
It's I think it was the wrong combination. Like whatever you got to do in life, it's teamwork,
Mm-hmm.
right? If
Sure.
you whoever your partners are, the relationships that you have to be on the same pages.
Yeah.
And I think in that time, at that moment, the partners that I had, we weren't on the same page.
Same page.
So it didn't work.
I mean,
Um,
it's a difficult thing, right? You're coming up, you're trying a whole bunch of different things. Were you
mhm.
all your partners around the same age? Were you younger, or did you have some older partners, more veterans?
No, they was younger
Younger.
in the instance. I think the most successful uh, thing I got into, the person was older. I didn't have to put any money in, which means I didn't make any money, but I learned an
Hmm.
awful lot.
Yeah.
An
Sometimes that's
awful
more
lot.
valuable. To a
Yeah,
certain degree.
yeah,
Obviously, you want to make money, but knowledge you can't really lose that. And you can transition into something else.
yes.
Going into that kind of stuff, for a lot of people, when you went into the film industry, like how was that? That was like the next evolution. How'd you get into that? Did you start as like an actor?
Well, yeah, a friend of mine's introduced me to a brother named Doc. I believe web series were very popular in New York at that
Okay.
time, and he had an idea, and we meshed the idea together, and we created a web series, and it just went from there. I started diving into film, and I really fell in love with it. So I was just any seminar, any YouTube, you know, I'm still learning like that. I still am like that. You know, anything that can teach me to get better, or anyone I can be around that can help me get better, I'm down with it.
You're always open for that. That's a
Always
positive
open.
way of looking at it. You know, that was one of the reasons why even when I reached out to you, I felt like, you know, I saw you're doing this, you're doing that, and then you know, you're working with people that I know, some cast members, some crew members, and things like that. I'm like, oh, let me just see what this guy is. And you're very open, very like.
Appreciate that.
You know, it was you're down to earth type of guy, so that was really cool. I like the fact that you do that. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, I mean, going into the entertainment, for those who don't know, you've worked with a lot of high-level actors, people that are influencers, directors, producers, and you have some products that are out right now. And that was something that stood out to me. You have some streaming stuff, some that's on TV, and where else? Amazon,
YouTube, and YouTube, and Amazon.
And Amazon, yeah. So how do you, like, for someone that is interested in making films, right? Or they're in that niche, they're trying to get their stuff on the platform. How do they do that? How did you do it to get it on those platforms?
Well, you create your body of work, and then you get in touch with me.
That's right.
And, you know, I work with people's products and projects on the streaming platform. Up and running.
Now, when you're using the streaming platforms, everyone knows about like the Netflixes, the Primes, the Paramounts, but there's so many streaming services, right? So is it more beneficial to start on a smaller one? Is it more financially beneficial to start on a smaller one? Or do you feel like you have to go to the larger ones to make money? Like, how does that typically work?
That's to your discretion, right?
Okay.
So you can go to a smaller one that's not going to have any traffic.
Okay.
Right? And you may make more money per view, right? So you might get, okay, so you get 1,000 views. As an example, I'm not saying these are the numbers. All right, you get 1,000 views and you got $1 view, you made $1,000, right? Okay, 1,000 people, or how many people saw? So you go on Tubi, you need to make millions to make money, right? You have to, millions of people have to view your body of work. You get more eyes on what you're doing, and I think for me, I'd rather get the more eyes. Because then if I try to branch out into an independent of your own, you have an audience
already
has a better chance to follow you than instead of starting from scratch when no one knows you and why they're going to watch your film. And of course that takes marketing. And if you have marketing money, for me, it's not for everyone. It's what works for me. I can only speak for myself. I'd rather spend the marketing money and deal with the millions of people, because Tubi has 100 million people going through there. So yes, you gotta get a big chunk of that to really see some money. But 10 million, 15 million impressions is a lot of impressions. A lot of people that are introduced to you. As long as your product is good, these people, if they click on, if they watch, if they like it, this is a fan base. And it's all about your fan base. Because once you have your fan base, you can sell anything. You just gotta have a fan base.
So when you started, right? Because I saw a couple of movies. I remember, I think the first one that I remember seeing that was on Tubi was Glow. Which one did you have that was first? I think Glow was the first one I saw. I was like, oh, you got it on streaming. And then from that point on, then I'm like, okay, I see more and more of them on Tubi now. So I'm like, okay, he's picking up some steam. And it's not, you know, obviously it's not just you, it's the team and everything like that. So when you're in that process and you're getting one after the other, do they come back with you like with another offer because they're saying, okay, this guy makes good product, good talent, a lot of eyes. I heard a lot of people giving reviews on the new movie that you got out, Sin. So
Yes.
that one, I think that's got a lot of, back and forth and review. Even a lot of critics are saying it's very positive, the way it's done, the way it's shot, the storyline,
Yeah.
everything like that. So
Thank them. I thank them. I thank them.
yeah,
Appreciate that. Appreciate
yeah.
that.
And I mean, it's across the board. You know, like when you're in the independent realm, it's more like, you're not on the mainstream when you're in Hollywood or anything like that. It's like directly like me to you, family and friends, stuff like that. But you're getting to the point where people are speaking in these avenues, in these arenas where your name is getting put places. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing when you're talking about like Netflix and Amazon and Paramount and all these other streaming services that are looking for just content,
Well, I mean, it's an honor, and it's I'm very happy that I'm, getting mentioned in those rooms that I'm not in. I would like to know about it though. But it's just a process, and they say that you have to trust your process. So that's what I do. I just trust my process.
Yeah, yeah. So when we're talking about films and things like that, what are you guys working on right now? Like, what are you working on right now that?
Well, we just finished Secret Desires.
Okay.
That was written by True Light and Dola.
Yeah, True Light.
And then we shot it in Atlantic City.
I'm trying to get him on too.
Like a week ago.
I gotta talk to him too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You shot it in Atlantic City?
Yes.
That's what's up.
I'm looking at a script now for a series that we're supposed to do. I have a couple of things that's possibilities, but nothing is clear cut until they finance it.
Okay.
Put the money up. So it's like I'm supposed to be talking to some different people in November, and we'll see what happens. But that will probably be at the top of the year because I've learned to take my time, and pre-production is very important.
Yeah, it's huge.
So right now I'm trying to finish up Redeem. Brainfest is in post-production. Secret Desires is in post-production. Re-releasing Self-Destruction in December, comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's about 4 projects should be before the first quarter is over, before March 2026. Between now and March 2026.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are just, pumping them out. That's why it's always good to see that, because it's not only from the consumer aspect that I look at it, it's like from the creative aspect too. I like to see, people, especially people of color, doing certain things in that arena and actually making things happen.
Like I said, it's a blessing. Me and True work together. Some things we can do together. Some things he'll get called for something. Sometimes I'll get called for something. But I believe it's a good thing as long as whatever else we're doing is just dope. As long as everything we're doing is dope, it all helped the whole brand and everything else when we come together. So I cheer for him. He cheers for me. We cheer for Frank, and we cheer for Paige, and that's what we do.
That's what's up.
That's the squad.
That's what's up. So even with that being said, what is the future plan? Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years with what we're doing now? What is your future goal?
Well, I mean, there was a time when you used to be able to answer those questions. But with the way that the film world is changing every 6 months, that's way ahead of space. Where I would like to be, of course, where I would like to be is I would like to be able to, work with a network, finish the project, and don't have to stream, don't have to hit the block, finish the project, and they go here, and I go here, and they make it work, and it's one of the dopest things out. The world goes crazy, scream, and then we got a market like they'll take care of all that. Here's the money. Go do something else again while we do this.
Yeah. But that's part of the process, like you said.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, but that's like you said. It's part
But
of the process.
that would be the end all be all for me.
Okay, that's what's up.
You know, that would be dope. That would be dope.
Well, like I said before, we talk offline, and I'm always rooting for y'all, supporting y'all, anything that I can do to help you. Obviously, I want to be a part of what you guys are doing because I see it happening, and I was actually seeing it from like the beginning stages till now. So now it's like I see the train moving. So let me know anything you need from my end if I can help out with that. I'm always down for something like that. That's what's up.
Okay, appreciate that.
So, I mean, those are the 5 questions I asked more professional. So now I'm going to go into what I call our shotgun questions, or our hot questions. There are 5 questions that are your preferences, this or that type of thing. You can elaborate on it, or you can be as quick as you want. Either this person, that person, this or that. And then after that, we'll talk about some contact information, and we'll be out. All right?
All right, no problem.
All right. So the first question is, which is the better artist? I know you've been in entertainment and music and things like that. Which is the better artist, Tupac or Biggie? And you being from New York, I mean, I gotta start off with something hard. So here's what it is.
All right, so let's break down. What do you mean, better artist? Better artist as far as what?
Just who are you rocking with? You rock with both?
I rock with both.
With both?
I mean, in my time, those was the 2.
Yeah.
I can remember going to Soul Trains and Pac, and it's Biggie. Like, yeah. I can't choose between them 2. I'm sorry.
I'll let you out of the first question. I know that's a hard one, but it gets worse. It gets worse.
Okay.
Who is the GOAT? Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm a Jordan fan too.
Jordan. I mean, don't get me wrong. LeBron is who LeBron is, but Jordan was who Jordan was.
Yeah.
Jordan. I mean, listen, it's a new time, and people do things a new way. So everyone likes to compare the past with the present, but the past is not the present. You know, it's the players are afforded to be able to do more things than the players could do back then.
I agree. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Me and my son always go back and forth. He's a younger guy, so obviously the new generation, they're only used to LeBron. They're gonna value LeBron like we value Jordan. So I respect that, and he didn't really get into my radar. It was always Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. But once he got the all-time scoring leading record, then I was like, okay, well, he's in that. I could see how it could be debated at this point, but to each his own. Better director, okay? Spielberg or Cameron? Spielberg?
Yes.
What's up? Everybody?
Who did you pick?
I'm a Spielberg.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I respect Cameron. He's got. I mean, you can't really lose with either one of them. It's just the argument of like which types of movies do you like more? Which types of movies were you rock with? Like, I'm a Terminator fan, so I love Cameron's Terminator. You know what I mean? But I love the whole aspect of like E.T. So I mean, there's so many other ones that Spielberg has done, different genres. I think I'm just more catering, and that's just a biased approach. That's it.
Gotcha.
I don't think you can lose with either one of them. I put like this. I put my money on both.
Gotcha.
Greatest of all time, Tyson or Ali?
Greatest of all time. So if I was to really weigh it, right?
Yep.
So both men went away. different circumstances.
Yep.
Both men lost their title.
Yep.
Ali regained his title. Ali came back after he lost the fight.
Yep.
Tyson lost the fight. I don't think he came back the same. But that was a point. But we're talking about the greatest. I've watched Tyson fight before.
Yep.
When he hits you, the whole stadium shakes.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone can do that or has done that. Even what did they say? Who used to hit hard? Norton, or was it?
There's a couple people that have hit hard, but I don't think anyone across the board, any generation says.
I'll go with Mike.
Yeah.
I'll go with Mike.
Yeah.
Mike finished you in less than 2 minutes.
You got maybe 2-3 rounds. If you're lucky.
Yeah.
I always say it's two different types of fighters. I think that I would look at this the way I approach it. I say Ali is the greatest boxer. Tyson is the greatest fighter.
I would agree with that.
I think if I were to choose one of them, I think Tyson. They both have gone through crazy stuff, and then what was funny is that they had an interview one time when they were talking about each other, and they both said the opposite. They said the other person is the greatest. That's respect out of both. Last question: better actor, Denzel or Daniel Day-Lewis?
I don't think anyone is a better actor than Denzel Washington, in my opinion.
That's my opinion.
That's my opinion. That doesn't mean that it's absolutely right, but Denzel for the win.
Yeah, I'll take Denzel. I mean, it's debatable because they've said this generation, this time, Daniel Day-Lewis, he's got the most accolades and things like that. And I would pretty much, if they were in the same room, they probably say the same thing about each other, but I'm gonna go with Denzel. So that's mine too. All right. So if someone's interested in working with you or getting in touch with you, where can they find you, Luke?
My Instagram is LUCRSTEPHEN. Facebook is just Luke LUC, last name STEPHEN. Luc Stephen is my ex.
Okay.
Also, those are the way to follow me. Get in touch. I do read the DMs. I do read the DMs more on Instagram than I would the messages on Facebook. Facebook, I am maxed out at 5K friends, so I can't have any more friends. All you can do is follow me on there. But I think I pay more attention to the Instagram than I do the other social medias.
Okay.
My YouTube is Second Chance Enterprise. I mean, that's just, you can look. I mean, there's no way to get in touch with me over there. So I think the very best way would be Instagram.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, like I said, bro, I appreciate everything. I am supportive of you and the rest of your squad. I see you guys always doing something, and I just love seeing that. So I always want to promote it and make sure other people know about it. So if I can, like I said,
thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt. I want to make sure that they get in touch with you. And like I said, I appreciate you for being on the show. And I will be in touch soon because I'll be reaching out for any of the casting or projects that you guys are working on. So you let me know. All right?
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you. All right now.